Hello viewers, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to explain One Piece episode number 1165. On the starting of the episode we can see Chopper and Bonnie start reading those giant books and they couldn't understand anything. They are telling people in the past had so much they wanted to say. Bonnie asked, "Is that big owl alive?" Saul said, "Yes, Biblo is the master of this library." He said the owl can enlarge every book that enters its territory. Then Vegapunk clone figure out that it is a growth owl who ate grow fruits. On the next scene we can see Luffy and Usopp playing with the kids by the giant swing, but they are getting scared and Luffy wanted more. Then Nami stopped them and make balls on their face and said, "Didn't you see how scared they are?" Then Luffy go to them and said, "Hey warrior, don't cry, it's pathetic." Sanji said those kids are being raised to be gentle and pure-hearted. Then the scene shift and we saw the kid coming through the jungle and he was searching for Luffy. In the next scene we saw Luffy and Usopp feeling sad about Elbaf warriors and they said, "Elbaf is moving towards peace, how can we complain?" Then the kid came and started attacking on Luffy. Luffy got shocked and dodged his attack. Luffy said, "I thought it was peaceful here." Usopp said, "I will leave it to you, Luffy." Luffy started fighting with the kid and he breaks his sword. Then Luffy prepared his mini gear 3 and used Gum Gum Elephant attack on the kid. Attack landed on the side of the kid and everyone got scared. Then Usopp said, "You went too far, idiot." Luffy asked, "I didn't hit him?" Kids are shouting, "Luffy is scary." Then Usopp said, "What are you gonna do? You have caused a scene." The kid said, "That's so cool," and Usopp said, "That's an emperor of the sea for you." Then the other kid said, "It's Colin the Brute." Then the kid said, "Shut up, you fools. I hate cowards like you guys." Then Ripley came and said, "You caused trouble again, but the slash wasn't so bad." Then Colin said, "Here is your favorite, Mom." Everyone surprised and said, "Your educational philosophy for your son is the exact opposite of the school." Then Zoro came and said, "He challenged you with that creepy sword. He got guts." Colin said, "My dad is a human." Everyone surprised and said, "What?" Then Colin said he used to be a pirate. He wouldn't lose to even Elbaf warriors. Sanji got angry and said, "Who is that no-name human?" And Usopp came and said, "Calm down." Luffy said, "I'm hungry, let's go guys." Colin said, "You are going to have a banquet at the village, right? I'm coming too." They all are talking about the banquet and said, "Let's bring others and let's go to the banquet." They come to the library and said, "This library is amazing." Nami said, "Robin, let's go back to the village." Robin said, "I want to stay here a little bit more, so I'll join you later." Then Saul said their banquet always lasts 3 days and nights. Then Chopper said, "I will stay here too." Then Vegapunk clone and Bonnie want to stay here too. Then Frankie came and said, "This whole island is a jewel tree, Adam. It is the strongest wood that used to build Sunny." Saul said, "Right, they said there are several Adam trees in the world, but this one's age is on a whole different level." Frankie said, "So I am gonna enjoy the jewel tree to the fullest." Luffy said, "I am starving and I can't take it anymore." Then Jad asked for a favor and she bring new clothes to the rest of the members and they really liked it. They are saying, "Looks good guys, this make us proud members of Elbaf." They said, "It's lovely, thanks Jad," and Jad says, "I'm glad you like it." Then Jad said, "Let's go guys," and they all are start moving towards the Elbaf banquet. Then they finally came and said, "To the land of the giants we always dreamed of, to the land of the world's strongest warriors." Then Broggy said, "Yes, Straw Hats. They are the puny humans who understood our pride and stood by it. They set us free, such a fools we were for being deceived." Hajiruddin tells them, "They saved my life when my existence was almost erased." Broggy said, "We Elbaf welcome these little friends of ours." They all start cheering for them and Broggy says, "They are small but don't underestimate them." Dory said, "Luffy is a great pirate, one of those known as the 4 Emperor of the Sea. He is the driving force behind the great incidents in the land of Wano, where the monstrous Kaido and Big Mom were taken down." Everyone is cheering for them. To the Straw Hats, raise your friends' cups. It seems an honorable moment for Straw Hats. They all are enjoying the moment and suddenly a ship came down from the sky. A giant came out and said, "Looks like everyone's having a great time." They called him Chief Jarul. "Here comes a mountain-like giant." Broggy said, "Chief Jarul, thanks for coming all this way." Chief said, "I was told that humans were here, so I came here to say hello. You are very welcome here." Then the scene shifted into Orast Castle and the two guards are talking to someone and said, "Puny humans." They said, "You have made it inside the castle, so are you the members of Straw Hats?" The girl said, we are looking for a person named Loki. Guard said, what do you wanna do with a criminal like him? He said, nobody is in this castle. The girl said, where is he? Answer me. Guard says, we can't, because if you freed him, we would be in trouble. The girl said, you are not going to tell us, and she moved forward to them and she used her power. Then the guard dropped his weapon and it seems like someone is twisting his hand. He starts saying it hurts and the other guard asked what happened. Guard dropped on the floor and knocked out. The other guard said, stay with me, what's going on? The girl said, bow your head. I didn't ask you a question, I was ordering you to answer me. And the episode ends here. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.